Hello everybody, how's it going today? I hope it's going well. I hope it's going alright. I hope everyone's been doing everything that they need to do today. I am tired, to put it lightly. I'm still gonna be, doing the same thing we've been doing. I'm not playing on Kathy's server today. I am continuing with our Stoneblock world. Do you know who Haruto is? No. No clue. Who Megalol? I don't know who that is. I got no clue. Apparently Kyra is one of his mods. Oh yeah. Okay. I know. Yeah. Kyra was saying something about it. I think at one point. No. Kyra was saying something about someone else. Damn. Wait, did you? I'm gonna snooze the ad. Did you find out that you were following him the whole time and you didn't know who he was? That's kind of funny. It goes full circle as always. It never doesn't go full circle. I actually found some stuff out like that earlier too. I found out some people I used to watch are actually now a part of, like, people I used to watch a long time ago that were always face cam streamers that did normal content. Apparently now a lot of those streamers, or some of them, are under completely different names as VTubers. And I just found that out yesterday. They're not in the same circles as me, unfortunately, but it's cool. People from like 6 years ago, more people are joining the community, and I find that really cool. Okay, this stuff actually working now. What do you think of the map concept? Villain Island map, areas made mouse the card decks, DM control random dungeon card, for instance, playing and rebuild the dungeon. That's gonna be difficult to implement as a board game. That's what I have to say about that. I think it's. Thank you for the headpad sneaks. I think that would be easier to do if you were making like an actual roguelite indie game. I feel like that would make more sense than a physical board game. I don't have Mix It Up open. I'm gonna refund your points. Give me one moment to, start and Mix It Up. Because I forgot. Solution on the DM could handle that so they could see the cards. I don't know if there's any way you'd be able to let the DM see the cards without prepare the room before showing it. I guess. I don't know. I feel like there could be a better way to approach that. Is what I mean. Like, hello, Mix It Up. Please work. Launch. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Okay, we're back in the same world we were. I might actually not hide myself, but make myself a little bit larger. No, not that big. Hang on. Hi Kyra, how you doing? What's up? How have you been? We are rapidly approaching 170 followers on Twitch too. And I'm actually on Twitter, I'm 7 off from 300. So we're getting up there. Good, you? I'm doing really good. I'm having a nice day. Yesterday was a really quick and easy day of work. I'm very busy. I think 15 card room, that's still complicated. That's still pretty complicated. What silly asset are you making? What art thou, silly asset? Doth lizard. And I'm gonna skip to some real music because, yeah. I said, all the times you went out of my head, and if I get a little lost, all I've had, heading begging for a night like you. Times above hugs is a good day. Yeah, Thal, you like Girls in Action too? Said the best name. Thing that you ought to know you wanted most in the world. Arrows in Action right now is my favorite band. I found them on TikTok of all things 3 years ago, and they've been my absolute favorite. We geeked out about it for an hour like 2 months ago, probably. Right. I remember saying something about how I found them through their song All the Ways You Could Die on TikTok. I have out to ducking for a light like you. What makes the map method I mentioned complicated? Quite a bit, to be honest. Because it's a lot of, you're putting a lot of trust in the players. And I think a little bit too much trust in this case. Especially, again, if it's physical cards. A friend of mine showed me a band the other night, like, good bit. What's it called? Maybe you have to pray with me. What do you wanna do? I said, I get to get out of my head. And if I get a little lost, hold my hand. Right, okay. I'm gonna drain all that. Too much trust in the player if DM controls the cards. I find it difficult for the DM to control the cards, is my thing. Good balance. I'll check them out. Right, where am I? I wanted to do some more stuff with Malum. Because there's some really, really cool stuff you can do with Malum. Like, yeah, there's just some really cool stuff you can do with Malum. If I was a fish, I'd be dead. I mean, how? Explain? But I don't want to do the Maze Vault, no. I could, start on Powa and Anario and stuff. I don't think I want to go down this quest tree yet. I want to do some more stuff, not with any of the Forgotten Technology stuff. I want to do stuff with Create. Create's a big one for me that I really, really want to do. It's a matter of all of the materials that these produce, and they don't have any brushes at the moment. I want to turn all of this, you know, these clusters that I'm getting put right into my compacting drawers. I want an automatic system that will feed them over to a Create super smelter, like the one I have over here, and automatically smelt everything and then put it back into one of the top drawers. I can do something like this. I can make it work. It's gonna take a while. It's not gonna be easy whatsoever. I could though. I just don't know enough about Create to know how the fuck I'm gonna do it. Like belts. I could use belts. It's gonna take a lot of space though, so I might do a room underneath. What's happening? What is that noise? Also, I have a mob grinder. I made a mob grinder here that uses the apothic spawners. And that's, yeah, it uses 4 apothic spawners. They get pushed in by the fans, and they grind up here. The problem is, I'm having, literally, it's like 24 per every 20 ticks. So I'm getting 24, 80, 88, 96 mobs per second funneled into here that are just dying and stacking up loot with all the looting 10 stuff that's in there. And it's clogging this up so that everything's just stuck here and it lags me so bad. I can't run it on stream or my stream will crashed. I've tried it while recording and it crashed OBS. So I can't use that while on stream. It's too efficient. I don't want to do the exploration stuff. I could start gearing up a little bit more. Like, I could continue forwards with, Apothec, since I do have levels now, and then, you know, get some more enchanting levels so that I can take on some of the harder bosses. I got the Infernal Forge, and I killed 2 bosses. I killed the, what are you called? You're the, what are you? I don't know what you're called, but there is these around the map, and then they contain this boss. And he was a pain in the ass to kill. I died like 8 times trying to kill him. And then this boss I had to do for this quest line here to get the Ignitium ingots. That was a pain in the ass. I was kind of able to just cheese him though. But even with, you know, protection 7, protection 5, protection 7, I was getting 2-shot by these bosses. And I think part of the problem was because of these, because of the world tiers, they're actually getting armor pierce. So I think I need more armor before I can do any more bosses. Oh yeah, and because of the one boss, I also got this little guy. Just a little dude. I don't know what he does, but he's here. He did some mining off stream. Yeah, pretty much. But the good thing about a lot of these, the world tier, is that in my automatic spawner, automatic mob grinder right there. I'm going to turn my music down a little bit so I can hear myself think. In my automatic spawner over there, the world tier is giving us stuff that we can use a little bit more. All the apotheosis stuff, which, to be honest, I don't really want stacking up in here. I don't want that stuff coming through my system. But now it's going to be coming through anyways. I'm also getting netherite scraps. All the malum stuff, that's just me killing the mobs in there. That's not automatic. Yeah, we're getting netherite scrap. We're getting arcane sands. We're getting crystal shards. I'm gonna go have an existential crisis in the corner. Have fun. Enjoy your existential crisis. That's not something I ever thought I'd say, but, you know. Start sorting those out. No. Okay. Yeah, I think we need better gear before we do anything else. Because we're not on any of the end game stuff yet. We're barely even on the mid game stuff. We're still early game. And that's why I've been playing a lot off stream, because I know that if I continue playing this on stream, it's gonna take 100 streams to get through all the quests. It's gonna take a while. The malum armor. What is the malum armor? Not good. Not very good. It looks cool though. It's netherite tier protection. But I have netherite armor, so what's the point? I could go into the mid-game stuff, but I think the thing I want to do for the most today, yeah, enjoy yourself, shrimp, I swear to fucking God. The thing I want to do most is the Apothec enchanting. So, yeah. Enchantment table has anything for enchantment you want to make. When provide a specific box and experience, the enchantment books and quills with enchantment of your choice. See which enchantments you can make. Yeah. I have all this. Geode encased bookshelf of stability. You need calcite. How do I get calcite? Tough and a manipulation essence. There's got to be a way to do this without breaking everything. Like, do I have any manipulation essence? Oh, I do have one. Okay, I can make one calcite. When I need, like, 7. Oh, I can make 8. Perfect. Tough. I don't have enough tough. How do I make tough? That's so unstoppable. That's so indestructible. That's so bad. I need more of this manipulation essence. And I need the imbuement chamber, stone button, clock, redstone dust, and that makes manipulation essence. I can do that. It's just gonna take a little bit. Or I could just go out and find more tough. I'm not worried about that right now. Upgraded shelves. I need a hell shelf. And a spirit attuned crystal. Okay. That one's optional. I just need a hell shelf. And I think the reason I was never able to make them is because I needed a gas tier before. And I have some now because I was exploring some of the nether dungeons. This works. Infused hell shelf. Sure. What do I need? 30 quanta, 15 quanta. I need 30 quanta. That's it? Okay. I think I have that. I do. Okay, that continues forwards. I've already done the upgraded, like, shelves. Shelves of the Deep, I've done those. My no Nirvana, you got what you wanted. From the chicken jockey fight, I need Dragon's Breath. So, we're on tabletop prototype that you should check out. Magic the Noah. Magic the Noah is great, right? And yeah, you should, if you haven't, I'm pretty sure you have, you should. Like, I know you probably have already, you know, seen Magic the Noah, you know of Magic the Noah. But when we're autistic, I know who fair enough. Have you ever considered reaching out to him and, like, getting his help? I feel like that's something he'd be down for. And it can't hurt. You just... Fuck, I'll do it myself if you don't. He's someone I've kind of wanted to work with, too. I doubt he'd talk to a little nobody. You don't know that until you try, though. And you're not a nobody. You're just, like... You can't say you're not. It's not like he's a god that won't talk to anybody lesser than him. You gotta have some faith in yourself. Come on now. Okay, Iron's armor. There's a lot of cool stuff in the Iron's packs. Netherite Battle Mage hat? That stuff's cool. I do have a ton of Netherite upgrades too. I made a bunch. His sister famous. Look! just because somebody has a following doesn't mean they're not going to respond to you if you have a good idea and want to do something with it. Oh, I might actually do the iron spells and spellbook stuff. You get 3 armor toughness compared to 3 armor toughness, but it's a different kind and it looks better. I'm calling you famous because you have like 5K views. Yeah, that's just YouTube Shorts though. If I made a full length YouTube video, I would not get that much. That's the thing. There's no way in hell I'd be getting that much. I have an idea. I've been thinking I might make a room with a bunch of oh, what are they called? Armor stands. And I want to try to fill it with every type of armor in the game. On the bases I needed no reason, got venom in a lipstick. Love thyself. Look, I do love myself. I think I'm doing a great job as, as a VTuber, as a content creator. But I'm in no way famous, and I'm in no way gonna say that I'm any better than I am because I got a couple views on one of my videos. Hi Nori, how's it going? How you doing today? How was your stream? Ooh, watch out, she'll cast a spell on you. Ooh, looks good, kill she. Tear you all to pieces and eat it, no reason. Got venom in a lipstick, sadistic, I'm dead. Well, I'll be buried like 10 feet, come get me. I dress up for a funeral like usual, I'm dead. Na 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 na. Was your stream good? I really hope so. Da 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 na na na. I need sticks. I need sticks. How do I get motherfucker planks? Plank. Thank you. There, four stacks. 5 stacks. And I need more armor stands because I'm going to make a room dedicated to every piece of armor in the game. And that should be enough. Thank you, Kyra. Yeah, you get a shout out. You're a friend. You hang out. You don't love me. You don't know me. I just use him for his body. Yeah, yeah. That's not a good spot to do this. Oh no. Well, there's a different direction. This way. Too much. Oh, good lord, it's so fast. I'm glad though. I am too. I'm happy that you like to hang out and that you're an active member of my community and you've been very supportive and a very good friend and you deserve everything in the world for that. Just for being you. I'll have a trophy room, and I'll also have a. So do you and everyone else? Yeah, but like, it's not the same. It's not the same. Like, I'll always support my friends no matter what. Yeah, but like, pouting sounds. No, shrimp, no. What the heck? It's messed up. It's kind of funny though, I'm not gonna lie. There. There's that. Not my fault you pout homosexually. What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm including you. I'm just gonna let you know that you are bonita. Even though butterflies or other bugs, insects can't see their beauty, other bugs. Oh, thank you. That's a really cute way of putting it, too. That's a really cute way of putting it. Yeah, but you saying that means that you too are a bonita. Unless I can just grab a bunch of these. I don't want the enchanted ones. Because I'm gonna disenchant a lot of that. Oh, she'll lay the side. There's all the gold ones. And then I'll do diamonds. I want to get all the bonita inspector here. Everyone is bonita. Very, very bonita. Yes. I agree with that statement. It's the most socially acceptable thing that's been said ever on this channel. Start with leather. And I'll make it look better at some point, but I also need the chainmail legs. This is something I've wanted to do so bad in one of my playthroughs. It's gonna add a lot of entities, though. Please place the missing stand. Which one? There you go. I hope that helps. I actually need another set. Nether right self deletes. No, you can't say that, Shrimp. No. Smithing templates. I have 65 of them, so should be fine. Smithing table. Okay. 2, 3. Boom. 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 Somehow I just got that, even though I've done it before. Cool. Now time for me to try not to burn my food. I wish you luck with not burning your food. I will actually fix this, though. Because that's getting to me a little bit. Okay, that's all the base armor is down. Now I have to do these ones. So I'll start with Malum, because I actually do want to work with Malum. You know, well, what do I know? If I actually get a prototype made, a prototype of the game you're making? Into the long time beyond. Don't be we ride together side by side. Grab my scythe because I'm gonna need more souls. And then, so first of all, I need a ton more pedestals. Like, these runewood pedestals are. I have no axes. I need axes. That works. I throw axe here, and then I need a runewood sapling. And I throw this back. I need to find space for more drawers. I want to code a C++ game to the board game that I can upload to Steam. Yeah, please do. That is that's such a great idea. Pedestal. I need slabs. Just a shitload of slabs. 4, 3. There we go. Because I have my malice area set up right here. I have the refined soulstones, and this is something really cool that I haven't really done so far. I should just go through and do all the armor sets. I remember. How do you? You were gone for 3 minutes, Nori. No. How does this happen? What have you done? I need wool. Wool and string. I don't know. Oh, man. It wasn't even that long. Just grab all the spirits I have in here, I guess. I do have some stuff, you know, for, like, the Twilight Forest stuff. I need wool and I need string. And string. Good thing I have both of those in excess. Take it all into darkness, reticent can you carve this ritual sin into your heart? It all begins with you. Old laws and texts discern no empty vast inferno. So I need aerial spirits and earthen spirits, and then wool and string. I need aerial, earthen. I don't have enough earthen spirits. And that's with wool in the middle. Yep. I'm unlucky whenever I'm hungry. The universe knows you're a little bit hungry and says no. Okay, I got 4. So I need more earthen spirits then. Which I'm gonna try something because I had a problem. One of the echoes that sells stuff to you sells these chance cubes, and the chance cube spawned this thing. I don't want this thing here, so I'm gonna steal the villagers' souls. Hello, Iron Golem. I'm gonna steal this guy's soul too. Just take that one. I'm gonna murder these ones. They're giving me sacred spirits. Sacred spirits and arcane spirits, it looks like. Okay. I do need to just clean up a bunch of areas too. I don't want all these mobs roaming around. Yeah, they're giving a whole bunch. Earthen spirits, sacred spirits. I have the silk. I'll turn the upgrades off so I actually get stuff out of it. Uh-oh. Yay. Okay, Earthen Spirits is exactly what I needed. And then the villagers are giving me sacred. I'm gonna turn this off so I can get more souls at some point. I don't know how to clear this out. I don't have enough space for all the extra apotheosis stuff. But fortunately now I can continue my stuff and make some more malice gems. It's the soul woven silk that I really need for the malice armor sets. What is it? It's just aerial and earthen spirits around a leather piece. Also, I'm gonna do something right now. I'm gonna disable frosty tools because it's also been a little bit annoying to me too. Let me just get this bot killed. Where are you? Attention, it's this one, disable. Tailored raid messages, disable. Okay, it'll still do the when I do exclamation point lurk, or when somebody does exclamation point lurk, it should still do the lurk message. It just won't do the it won't do the whole ad thing where it pings people and it's dumb. Okay, soul woven silk. And then I need a full set of leather gear again. But I also need more earthen spirits, so... Oh well. Hopefully this mob spawner's spawned enough that I can... That should be some. Because I know zombies are the ones that drop the earthen spirits. What do you mean bottom? I didn't even do anything this time. Fortunate Knight metal boots with the lightning rod. I mean, cool, that'll help with my Twilight Forest set. I don't think it's any better than Netherite, but cool. And I got 6 more earthen spirits. I'm gonna need a ton more than that. And I found a bug. You undulated slightly. What? What does that even mean in this context? I found that if I were to activate the spawners here and use them, they don't give you malice souls. That's a bug right now in the mod pack. Unfortunately, it's just... I don't know what does undulated mean. The dictionary exists for a reason, shrimp. You can read. Okay, I'm not going all the way over there to kill him. I can at least get one piece right now and leave the rest for a little bit later. So let me just... No, hang on. And then grab this one, and I'll start with the chest plate. Throw you there, and then it's earthen spirits, aerial spirits. I believe chest piece, aerial earthen, with leather, soul stones, and soul woven silk. I have the soul stones, I just need to get more leather. Definition, hoofed animal? What? That doesn't make sense. Huh? Okay, we get one piece of the malice gear. With the soul hunter stuff, and I really like the soul hunter stuff. It looks cool. You horses too hard. I don't horses hard enough, Shrimp. I need 2 horses even harder. There, Malice chest plate. It looks so fucking cool compared to all the others. But I need so many more of these earthen spirits. Like, I need more zombies to spawn in here. I don't know if a witch will give me these. That's the problem. I don't know. I don't know anything about this mod. You need money more? Oh, Shrimp, I always need money more. Unfortunately, I'm a VTuber, so I don't get no money. Unfortunately, I'm poor, so I don't get money. True. That's fair. I'm just turning these back on. I'm turning these back on. Integral diamond helmet of the lightning rod. Holy. That's going away immediately. Any earthen spirits in here? No. I wonder if there's any way to make them. No. Okay, I guess not. So I have to just farm them off of zombies. Wonderful. I love that. Do I have a zombie spawn egg? I do. I have 15. Okay, well there's an option. Yeah, 18 of those. If I had more... I'll let XP flow into there for a little bit. More... I'll just let XP flow into there. As much as it reasonably can, anyways. That way I can make more of these, because these and the spawner, I have one of them somewhere. I do. I can set this up to do something very fun. Why are you disconnecting again? I don't. Why are you doing this to me? I'll put this like here. And then show area, right? I need this to go west. Not west enough, I guess. Huh. Well, that's the only place it could spawn, so... Like, if I threw the egg in there, and then I threw those in there... Those are both on, so then I need a lever to go here. I forgot to get a lever. Also, what's up, Neeks? What you up to right now? I get lever. I have no lever. Excuse me? Are they in my bag? What happened to all my levers? I had like 1,000 of them. I made too many. But I also want the width and height upgrades. I grabbed this zombie spawn egg. Yes. I threw these two in there. However, now I have a problem. The problem will be solved by putting this here, and this here. Yippee. Now the problem is solved. And now if I turn it on, the only place they can spawn is right there. Uh-oh. I mean, yeah, it technically works, I guess. I'm not going to keep it there forever. I just need something for the spirits I need. Uh-oh. There we go. Now it's gonna be a bit loud. I'm sorry in advance for the noises. Actually, I'm going to turn hostile creatures down. Thank you for the head pats. I appreciate that. I should turn this off for a moment. Thank you. Look at all the souls. How many have you collected? 60. It works. Oh, the simplest solution was the easiest. Okay, nice. This, however, needs to then go back. The simplest solution was the one that worked. I'm so happy. Which, throw this on there. Put the souls in. Boom. Solution has been solutioned. Free souls, right? I'm so amazing at... Yeah. Oh, there is the thing that adds sockets. Okay. There's the boots. There's the pants. I don't have enough aerial spirits. Okay, I'm gonna go see if we have more of those. Ate my burnt toast, and I'm trying to make a simple food without burning. Have you considered scrambled eggs? Please. Please be careful. Like, genuinely, please be careful. I don't want you accidentally hurting yourself because I burnt those the first time making them. I need to teach you how to cook. I really need to. I need to host a cooking class for you, Nori. Like, please, I beg of you. That's what I want. Okay. Put that back in, put this in, and then I put the helmet in, and then that's the full set. And then I move on to the next. We're doing collection stuff because I really, really, really badly don't want to go through and do all the Powa stuff, and I definitely don't want to go do a maze. I'd be honored to be in the cooking class. You know, lore drop, big Vic's lore drop here. I used to, when I was a lot younger, I used to want to be a chef. That was my biggest dream. I wanted to be a chef. And I really do still enjoy cooking. The problem is, what ruined my dream for me of being a chef and, you know, cooking was working in a kitchen. That was one of the most unpleasant jobs I've ever had in my life. That's something that, I don't think I ever want to do again. Doing the job made me lose the will to want to do the job, which is kind of funny. Jojo the Jungle. Okay, now I need the soul stain stuff, which I believe is just... Oh, I need arcane, wicked, and a lot more earthen. Soul stain, steel plating, soul stones, and twisted rocks. Arcane, wicked, cobblestone. So I need arcane, I need wicked, and cobble. I'm only gonna do 16, I think, but I'll do it. Arcane, wicked, cobblestone. And was that it? Malum. Anyways, how are you? I'm pretty good. I've been, yeah. I'm here. I'm alive. Just chilling though. You know how it is. For this, do I need 8 per, so I need to make 16 more. And then what were the other stuff I needed for it? Refined soulstones I have. I'm gonna have the twisted rocks. What about the steel plating? So it's just the soul stained steel ingots and nuggets. Got it. Which I do have. Oh my god, I have to make more soul stained steel. Okay, cool. Iron, wicked, earthen, arcane. Earthen, wicked. I don't have a lot of arcane. Came to say hi at work, so watching in the background. Make sure to craft that mine or something like that. Thank you so much, Robeard. I hope you have a great shift. I hope it goes well. I hope you don't die. Please don't die. That would suck. Right, and iron. Perfect. Can I just throw them all up there and then boom? I can. Cool. Wait, no. Okay, and we could... Here's the thing. If I'm gonna do this, I still need some arcane spirits. Okay. I'm gonna stop this before it keeps going. That only makes one at a time. There's gotta be a faster way. Hang on. That only making one at a time is, it gotta be. But it makes two each. How much is it for each of the armors? 6. I don't know if I want to do this that badly. You know what I mean? That's a lot. That's a lot of spirits too. No. Oh, that's not a great one either. Malignant pewter. To make that, I need a ton of spirits. Netherite scrap. Null slates. Yeah, I don't know if I wanna do this that badly. I will. How I'll keep going down the list because I want the iron spellbook spells and spellbook stuff. The wandering magician stuff just kind of looks cool. So I need another set of leather armor. Dark shadows reach across the sea. The world is waiting for me. About dancing with by your side. I might need to end up making another set of this, but that's fine. Here's that, and then I need the cardboard armor, which is cardboard. How do I make cardboard? I need to press pulp into cardboard. So I need a press, a mixer. I'm not doing cardboard armor yet, then. That'll be a later time. Now that the morning light comes around you, well, it takes me around you. What else? I did most of this. I'm gonna move on to the Celesta Gem stuff. Although, Void Shimmer Goo. I've already been out to the ancient city. What? How am I making? It's okay. It's the Void Shimmer Goo that I make with Skulk, and I use diamond blocks to make the Celesta Gem. Here's the thing. I don't think I'm going to be doing a lot with spells, with iron spells. So it might be better off just going into the Eclipse Alloy stuff. Which is also just Dire Things, isn't it? Wyvern. Project E. I can do the dark matter stuff. Doesn't really tell me how to make it though, does it? Well, how do I make it? Netherite, dark matter smithing upgrade, and dark matter. And I have some dark matter, but I'm gonna have to automate that. Okay, I can do that. And then there's the red matter stuff, which also netherite, red matter smithing upgrade. This is gonna be a pain to automate, though, I'm thinking. So let's start with dark matter. I need block of diamond surrounded by the Aeternium fuel cells. Or Eternalis fuel, which is made from the Philosopher's Stone and Mobius fuel. I'm not gonna worry about the Philosopher's Stone yet. I think I have everything I need. I don't have Infernal Dust, actually. What's this? Okay, how do I make Mobius fuel then? Alchemical coal and the Philosopher's Stone, which is made by coal. Okay, so just coal. I need 4 of those to make those. And once I get the Philosopher's Stone, it should be fine then. So I just need a cognitive flux, which I can make pretty easily. Philosopher's Stone. I might as well start on that then. Okay. I have blocks of diamond. I just need infernal dust, which is blackout powder. No, I don't have anything for black dye at the moment. I believe I've done this before. Coal dust. Coal dust would work. And I do have pretty good crushers at the moment. So if I take a couple stacks of coal. Oh my god, Shadi, by you acting so naughty. So I'll throw coal in there. This crusher should be doing its thing for a little while. I don't know. Does the enrichment chamber... Like, if I wanted to make coal dust, right? Black dye, coal dust, and an egg. How do I get coal dust? Sag mill, crusher. All stuff I can do, I just don't really want to. Coal dust. And then throw this back in here and make some black dye. No, I'd have to go through the crusher again. Okay, there's gotta be a better way then. Oh my god, Shadi, why you acting so naughty? That's it. I'll let that run its course. At the very least. I'm trying to figure out why I'm even doing this. Which I don't think I know. Right, Apothic Gems. I could also start going through the Apothic stuff. There's the iron gems and jewelry stuff, which I might start working on because I have a lot of the stuff I need for this. Archwood, copper, lapis. Source jar, make one of these. So I'm gonna need source if I want to do anything with the world engine right now. Source, best way to get it. Foam. Grow some stuff. It's already full. Okay, this guy needs to be killed. He's dying just slowly. Maybe I just let him die to that. And not worry about it. Get some more of these going. Nah, don't need it. Make some more source jars, because I can make a lot more source out of what I have. Source jars, I need more slabs. That works. I'll make like 9 that I can fill up and grab. Yeah, they're filling up so fast. But at least now I have some sort of passive source generation. So I got 1 full one, 2 full ones. That one's almost full, and I'm going to drop some empty ones in here to gather up the rest of the source. That's nice. There's that. I have these, and then I'm going to have to go back to the world engine with these. And I need the Dominion wand. It was this. I need archwood planks, copper ingots, lapis. Archwood. It was like 4 I needed. So grab all that, and I'm gonna go make the gem table. Something I particularly find really cool. Put 2 of them there. There we go. Now it's got some source. It's not a lot. There we go. Like, it's not enough that, you know, I won't ever need to put any in there ever again, but it's some. It's also got not a lot of latex. It's got some in there. It's full on energy. I can do most stuff with the world engine at this point, but there's still so much left to do in this mod pack. It's crazy. Let's make a deal named Evil Knievel. Now you can make rings and bands and stuff. Yippee. I got all these gems. Jewelry gem in JEI. Are we there yet? Absolutely not. We're not even close. There's still so much left to do in this mod pack. It's real weird. Don't quack at me in that. Don't quack at me in that tone of voice. What the hell? There's all sorts of messed up. Like it's make a deal based I named the evil Knievel. Gem. I don't want the apotheosis gems. I want like the added gems that should be in the game. Like, I don't care about the apotheosis gems. They're not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for stuff like sapphire. I forget what a lot of the stuff does, but I need a power spike before I start doing any more bosses in this mod pack. And I need a pretty significant power spike, to be honest. So, duality. Dull trinket is okay. I can do that right now. Dull trinket, and then I need the other thing, which is the ring of potential. There we go. And then cloth. Is that it? Is that all I need? I hope so. Yep. Do I need source? 500 each. Perfect. I go back to the world engine then. Yeah, I'm done with shotgun Willy for a while. Sorry about that, everyone. Up above me into blackness, the love by the escape, the kill any things, yeah, do, but that's a thing, the doctor fancy scenes, home. Now we can start making the rings that we want to make. I got 2 scrolls for the rings. It would be the Ring of Duality, yes. I actually kind of want to try a modded material. Ignitium. I want to see what it does. Fire damage. Okay. So maybe I'll just do like ooh, there's a lot. Dark steel, copper, bronze, brass. Do I have any platinum? I could do like mithril if I have mithril. I do. Shit, I didn't think I did. Might as well smelt that up. And then, yeah, Takeda is doing something. This stuff is so insanely difficult to find, I kind of don't want to use it anyways. Blacksmith familiar. And then mithril scrap. How do I make a mithril ingot? 4 mithril scrap. So this will make 4. What does that do? Spell power. Not what I'm wanting. Dang. But I have mithril now. Okay, what does copper do? Attack speed. Okay, useless. Got it. See what diamond does. And is there any other metals I want to try? I got quite a few here. I could just take my pick, to be honest. I don't want to try brass. I don't know about brass. I will do, like, gold. Iron. Emerald. Gold, mining speed. Iron is armor. And then diamonds also give armor, and so speed. Okay. Irons, gems, and jewelry. Effects can add large bonus. Right. Materials. Spell power. Okay, so a lot of these do different things then. So like blaze gold, overheal. Stuff that I have specifically I'm gonna look at. I know what mithril does. Pyrium does fire damage. Steel, knockback resistance. Soul stained, mining speed. Which is not all too much here. Glowstone ingot, mining speed. Not too much here I can even really use. Dark steel, mining efficiency. I want stuff that's gonna help me survive. Current HP damage. Infinity ingot. Is there anything armor plus flat percentage? Okay. There is quite a bit I can do then. Like red matter, max health. I'm gonna need a lot of stuff. White crystal. I don't know if I want to go any further with this yet, because I don't really have any of the big materials. Instead, I could start going into Apothic a little bit more and start... Like, yes. Chronicle of Shadows. What are you? Affix loot. List... But we're not list all the affixes. I know. Sockets. Okay. So I need to make another thing now, I think. World tiers. I've been doing that. Gems. Understanding affix items. Attached to affixes. They are more commonly dropped. Right, they have to be dropped. You can't make them. Salvaging table is something I have. But I do already have a ton of that, right? Augmenting table. End game crafting station used to augment the individual fixes on an item. It can upgrade an existing affix at the cost of 2 sigils of enchantment, or can reroll fixes at the cost of 1. Godforged pearls, which I need... Oh, I don't have a lot of that. It is a very endgame then. Can now reforge an item with brand new affixes. So I can do that. I can do that right now, actually. So let's go further into Apotheosis. I don't want you connected to that system. I'll throw something just over here in the corner for now. Okay, how does this work? Allows you to reforge items up to rare quality. Center slot holds the item you wish to reforge. The top left slot holds the rarity materials for the rarity you'd like to reforge with. The bottom right slot holds sigils of rebirth. Sigils of rebirth. Okay. So I'm gonna need some of those. And then there's the reforging table, which, to be honest, I can just make right now. When that thought stops breathing. Like, all these arcane sands, big. That's huge. I love that. Sigil of Malice? Hell yeah. I'm just getting a whole bunch of netherite scrap from killing mobs. That's fine, I like that. What I do need is these arcane sands. And I need this back. Because now I'm going to make the reforging table, the big one. And also sigils of rebirth. So let's make a ton of those. Skin, struggle to survive. Step off within. So if I wanted to, say, reforge my helmet, I can't. Oh, I can. Okay. Arcane Sands and Sigil of Rebirth. Sweet. Okay, so I can add affixes to all of my stuff. That's cool. I'm not gonna do it with this stuff yet. This, however, maybe. Gain haste, light source, the cost of blocks will teleport to you. This tool can place a light source, the cost of 9 durability, so item ignores 32% of durability damage. Breaking that stuff converts it to stone, or shift right click to select the target. Yep. None of those. Okay. It's really cool that I can reforge all my stuff now, though. That's really nice to know. So, say I'm wanting, I have all this stuff here. If I wanted it to have an affix, I would do this and then choose one. So fireproof, warded, or grounded. None of these are all that good, though. This one gives a little bit more armor toughness, though. This one gives 7.7 max health. Jesus. 5 max health. This one gives 3.75 luck. Submerged mining speed. 100 max mana. This one only gives 1 socket. Okay, then there's the reforge cost, which I can't really see because, yeah. Retrieve all. Start pumping it back into here. We're going to pump this down. Retrieve all. What about other stuff? Like, let's say I wanted to do my chest. Plus 17% armor, enables Elytra Flight. When attacked, gain instant health. Physical damage taken is reduced. Explosive damage taken is reduced. See, this is the kind of stuff that's really going to save me later on. And I mean that genuinely. This looks like the best thing I could probably get out of everything here, so I'm going to grab that. Legs. Max health, healing received, gain resistance, shield, durability damage. Max health, max mana, sneak speed. Armor toughness. I mean, this gives a lot more luck. I don't know, it's only using one level, so that has 3 sockets though, so I think I'm going to take this. These are temporary. I'm not keeping this stuff forever. I just want something that's going to help me out a little bit more. 2 armor toughness, 6 armor toughness, and luck. Take that, and then the helmet. Max mana, oxygen bonus, knockback resistance. Don't really care about none of that. Then there's this one. Oxygen bonus, scythe proficiency, malignant conversion. With those at the top. I don't mind this one. This one's probably the best. And think it's already over. So I put all this on, and boom. Actually, very, very good bonuses. And now I can use the sockets, too. Yippee. I'm just gonna, like, combatant, right? Core armor, physical damage taken, reduced. I don't really care about that right now. Armor toughness minus speed, don't want that. Armor, more luck, no thanks. I don't really have a lot of good gems. Who would have thought? I guess I will... Gem of the Samurai. Lower armor, that increases armor toughness, but reduces speed. That's not something I necessarily want, because I want to be able to go fast a little bit. Physical damage reduced, I will take 2 of those. Core armor, more gravity, no thanks. The step height is great, though. That'd be in your bed. Anytime it hurts. In other words, I could be a sanctuary. Well, I'm the only one right now. Kind of put more, but it all burns down. Nothing power, more than gold. And you gave me a heart and live for your soul. And the only one who loves your sins. With the way my voice gets underneath your skin. I do like this one for boots. I'll take that. Core armor just gives more armor. Take this. Gem of the Samurai. If I'm gonna use this, I might as well use it with the one gem that gives speed. Splendor gem. I mean, the experience gain stuff, I might throw it in. Armor toughness, that's always helpful. But unfortunately, it's like really shitty gem. No, I can have it all inside. Pain and the shame, hit it out of sight. I mean, I have what I have. It works. The one who loves your sins. So this will be, I'll do the heavy ones first. Gem of the Combatant, core armor, physical damage. You have one socket, so I'll throw one in you and one in you. The Splendor Gem, that'll be in my tools, not going to use that yet. Lower armor, armor toughness. Which was the one that gave me speed? Lower armor speed. No, mine now. I don't, cause you're mine now. I know what you need. Core armor, light weapons, shields, curios. I don't think I have any more gem slots in my core armor. Boots, max health. And no. Can't do two of the same ones. Yeah, I mean, it works. I do need some for my weapons. Feel that I can feel it in my brains. Unfortunately, this is considered a pickaxe and not a weapon. Which kind of sucks. So maybe I don't do it on that. I'll do the hammer. 5x3 area, stone. They devoured me. I never thought it could be this way. Mining efficiency, mining speed, experience gained. Experience gained is huge. Plus 2 levels to existing fortune. But that doesn't have fortune. Whatever. It works for what I need it for. Plus 3 spirit spoils, plus 3 spirit spoils. Right. 3 damage to nearby enemies. Life steal spirit spoils, crit damage. This one does a lot more damage though, so I'm gonna grab that. This is one I kind of want to try. Oh, wow. Okay. It one-shots. Cool. That's not bad. Definitely holding on to that. I'll put the rest of the stuff away. Arcane Sands, Chronicle Shadows, Arrows, Dominion Wand, String, these gems. The Infernal Forge is good, but I think I need a better weapon. Vampiric Ice Sword, Glacial. Twilight Forest stuff is great. Cast Divine Smite. And it gives extra cold damage, which I do like. Glacial Fluic Sword. Always has at least looting 1, Reaper 5, Unbreaking, Capturing. Yeah, I'll grab the Ice Sword. I'm gonna reforge it. On hit, inflict snare, attacks 5 other nearby enemies. 13 attack damage is pretty crazy. So I'll do that, and then I'll grab some stuff related to the weapons. I don't know. I don't know how to be entertaining when I'm being like this. Come on, shuffle. No. Takedown works. Take it down. Feel sweet so easy on the eyes. Hideous on the inside. Feel it nice, but you can't hide, baby. Nice try. Grab one of these for the sword. into the night, and I see a real face, and it's ugly as sin. Better put you in your place, 'cause you're rotten within. How did that start to show? It makes the hatred wanna grow out of my veins. For the takedown, world of pain, it's all the same, it's a takedown. Even with no feelings don't deserve to live, it's so obvious. Crit damage, yes. And don't want lifesteal. Lifesteal doesn't really matter to me right now. 3 armor pierce. And this should be enough of an upgrade that's... It's not even enchanted yet, and it's probably, like, crazy strong. When the head started to go, it makes the itched one to grow out of my veins. I don't think you're ready for the takedown. What is knowledge of the ages? It's a takedown. Demon with no feelings don't deserve to live. It's so obvious. I'ma gear up and take you down. I wonder, do I have any weapon tomes? That would be useful. Tome. Weaponry tome. I'm gonna make some more. Oh, you're the master of illusion. There we go. Make a ton of those, enchant a bunch of stuff. Get the best enchants I can on a weapon. Not what I meant to put in, but that's fine. Knowledge of the ages. Just get as many good enchants as I can on everything. I can throw them in the library and then pick and choose essentially what I want. Throw them in here, and then I can pick and choose. So if I want this, I can throw sharpness on there. The highest sharpness I can get is sharpness 6. But I can get multiple of them. No, I can't, because it would combine them into the main ones. So I need... Do you have Unbreaking already? You don't. The highest Unbreaking 6. Sweeping Edge, 5. Ooh, why do you do that? Reaper, maybe not. Looting, maybe not. I don't really need knowledge of the ages. I don't need that much experience. Not these bitches and fucking all these hoes. You pussy like it's Oreos. You already know. I mark these bitches and fucking all these hoes. It's like it's Oreos. You already know. I do have envelopes here, so this works. Okay, it's not as good as the Infernal Forge is, but I will check. Set up. That one-shots everything. Okay. What are you? I don't know what you are. Cool. Jesus Christ, the amount of, like, damage this does is insane. I need to find out something to do with all these spirits. Because they're not going into drawers, clearly, and they're not going into my ME system. It might be time to get rid of the ME system entirely. Or not the ME system, the drawers. Because for some reason the drawers aren't connecting to the drives. I can't make them hook up to each other. And I don't know why. So all the stuff is just kind of showing up here. And good and feeling great. Stacking all the cheese and all the bread up on my plate. I had to to the bank and all my homies dead. I think it's time to celebrate. La la la, everybody wanna be like me. And I eat real good like I'm B.I.G. Hey, chopper going chop like it's me I eat. And when I'm walking, people know what's up. And get to talking all up on my nuts. Like, hey, what's poppin'? Why we acting sus? I'll burn those pockets. Why you call my bluff? Put this here. And then this will allow me to upgrade my gems. Okay. Upgrading gem cost gem dust rarity materials, and the second gem of the same rarity. Okay. So I'm gonna take out all of my gem dust. All of my materials, and there should be a ton of them in here. The arcane sands. Gem dust. And gem. And I'll try it with, like... Which one? Which one should I do? What am I missing? Boots and helmet. Arrow velocity, no. Which one of these do stuff for helmets? Attack damage, yes. And I need one for boots. Step height, no. Swim speed, no. I'm never gonna be spinning. Dodge, no. Something specific to boots, please. Boots, swim speed. No, not swim speed. Maybe because I am. Maybe people need me. That's a shot down, Uncle Sam. Maybe just lower armor. Nah. So go, but don't dare start no sexy hoes. I blow my gas in a Dexico. I dive with the ice and the Eskimos. I said me go. What else was it that I needed? Gem dust, rarity materials, and a second gem of the same rarity. Oh, okay. So let me grab another shitty gem. Guardian gems. Okay, so it has to be two of the same one. Gotcha. Does it have to be that specific? This is strange. Also, you. Goddamn freeloaders. Gotta crush you all beneath me. Digital socketing. I socket stuff into the stuff. Unnaming. Removes the affixed name of an item, reverting it to its original item name. Sigil of withdrawal. Removes all socketed gems. Right. That's cool. I like that. Now I think I'm a little bit stronger. I'm able to actually probably kill some bosses now without dying 20 times. I would hope. I'm gaining resistance, speed. I cast stuff as I get hit. This is doing 13 damage with a ton of armor shred. Now, I think the next thing to do... I've been saying I didn't really want to go into magic, and... I kinda still don't. But I might need to. regardless. Yeah, regardless of what I'm wanting, I'm gonna have to go into starting to do this stuff. MFFS machines. You should make a taco? I should. I love a taco right now. Now that I can actually eat stuff that I'm wanting to eat. No matter what, I have to do this, right? So I need to start doing power. Oh well, it'd be like that. Na 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 na. Production metals. Is there anything else? No. Okay, I'm gonna have to just wing it then. Ender technology. I need the ender cells, which is obsidian, which I think I have. I'm gonna bookmark that. Obsidian. I have 48 of that. Nitro crystals, which I need to go through the whole energizing process in power. Do you want to talk about it? Ah ha ha ha. Ah ha ha. Aha, so funny. Ha ha ha. I hate it here. Okay, I don't have a choice but to go through all the power stuff though. So in order to do anything with power, I have obsidian. I have a lot of obsidian. Nitro crystals though. In order to make those, I need to energize redstone with blazing crystals. And to make those, I need to energize blaze rods with 120,000 FE. So I might make a separate power system, like completely. And pray. I'll make a separate power system like in here. I'll turn this on. Animals, animals, I do understand them all. Do a little bit more expansion of this area. I'm gonna need a really big area to do this. Everything's perfect here. There's nobody crying. No, it's just the legendary thing that won't go away. Perfect. I have an area to do my stuff now. Bad feeling. Bad feeling. I got a bad feeling about you. I got a bad feeling about you. Na 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 na. Yeah, because this isn't gonna cut it for power. Absolutely not gonna cut it. This is gonna be a Jesus. Oh my god. Why do you do this to me? I don't think a creeper could even really do anything to me at this point. Oh, I gotta do stuff in the world engine to do. Okay. Game hates me. Upgrade the world engine with advanced machine blocks. You'll need to upgrade how it handles power. Installing a single nitro to your ender cell should allow it to expand more complex crafts related to the power of the end. Of course, this will require at least one nether star. During the time I wasn't here, I cooked myself a decent edible food. Hell yeah! I'm proud of you. I'm proud. That's a sign you're improving. Let me add power, and I'm just allow me to unbookmark everything in here. How do I unbookmark stuff? Uh it was still a bit undercooked. At least it's edible, right? So, first things first, I need energizing orbs. I need thermogenerators. Guide. Right. No, so they burn fuel faster with the same energy gain per fuel tick. Right. Okay, so I need some form of infinite lava. And I don't think this is cutting it, because it's not even generating fast enough to make a difference. Hello, bot. You got denied. So for anyone who's wondering why you don't see the bots anymore really in my channel, I have it so that the main links that the bots post are banned terms. So I don't really ever need to do anything in regards to banning the bots, because they just do it to them themselves. I need this. This is the main end goal of this. Let's start with the Ender Core. I need to energize with 50,000 FEs, so I need at least the hardened energizing rod, which needs the previous ones. Although, I think I can make that right now. Just need one of those. Yeah. Sweet. Actually, that's really good. And then to make the higher tier one, which is the basic one, I need another dielectric casing. That's fine. I can... Basic and hardened. So I need hardened capacitors to do that, which require energized steel, dielectric paste, and the energized steel, I can use the energizer to energize iron and gold. 1, 2, 3. So I'll just toss it here. I don't know. Alright, how do you work? Energize steel. How do I energize? One energizing range within... Okay. So in that case, I would need the energizing orb, no matter what. So this can't go there. That's fine. Now for the energizing orb, this. Dielectric casing, advanced control circuits. Boom. Boom. Grab one of those. Can I make 2 of these? I can. Perfect. And 4 fused quartz, which needs soap for some reason. No, alloy smelting. It just... I need to go in Ender IO to smelt some quartz. Why? Okay, Ender IO, alloy smelter. Yay, void chassis. I can make these. Thank God. And then I just need the iron gears. I need 2 of those. Thank you, game. Thank you for not making this difficult on me. Now that I get a taste, I think that I'd suffocate for every second that you are by my side. Now we're stuck at the gates of Lucifer's estate. Fell in love with a girl I fed in hell. Thinking about all the things where you pull my strings. I love the way you turn me on. Hated that I'm the king. I'll do anything so that I could take you home. Crazy, yeah. Drove me crazy, yeah. Quartz, yeah. She drove me crazy, yeah. Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy. I'ma fuck all the ashes down. What? Capacitor? I'm trying to add you. Do I need to have 2 small capacitors? Any capacitors the machine can work. That's what I'm trying to do. Capacitor. Says any capacitor. You can't mean any if you don't mean any. Hang on. How do I capacitate? How to capacitate? Power. Oh, Ender IO. Capacitor. Right, Ender IO creates this one, which I need grains of infinity for, which I need a sag mill for. Now, I don't have any grains of infinity. But if I throw gravel into fire... You know what? Flint and steel. Let's just... If this works... I don't even know. Let me through. Just throw a stack in there. I don't know. I'll throw it in the fire. Oh my god, it does. Why? 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 In what world? Fine. Capacitor. Why? You know what? I'm confused. I'm just... Capacitor. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Back to at power. I would need dielectric casing, advanced control circuits. I put the dielectric casing away, I see. Okay. It bans in my pocket, mile 38, especially seeking it, sending shot straight to your dome. Yep. So this, and these glass, whenever they're done. Are you not making any more power? Oh, because you're charged. Okay. But I think I'm gonna need more power soon. I think I bought my therapist while playing him my violin. Oh my god, that's so insane. Oh my god, that's such a shame. Next to them, I don't feel so grand. And I don't feel myself, I'm feeling bad. But I'm gonna feel like two things can be said. I need heat. Oh my god. So I need to worry about the heat system now, which is back here in the one I didn't do. Okay. Back to it. Superheating elements. I need to go back to make that, but I need steel casing, magnetic coil, infused alloy. Magnetic coil. Alloy. Steel casing. Good thing I have all that. 1, 4, and 4. And 1. That's all I need. So I'm feeling bad. I kind of feel like two things can be said. 8 ultimate thermodynamic conductors. Okay. Thermodynamic conductors. I'll make a stack. What? Oh, right, because, yeah. Perfect. Stack. Now I need the elite ones, which needs reinforced alloy, which means I need to... Love that for me. Hello, diamonds. I need you. So I need reinforced alloy. I go into here. I grab the infused alloy, which I might still need to make more of. And that's just copper and redstone. And copper. Copper, redstone. And then diamond. And where are you? I'm going to kill this first, but yeah. Then diamonds into there. So I should be able to actually take all this iron out, take all this steel out of there, and then take that. I don't need that no more. What I do need, I need to dump this, put redstone in there, and then in here, I'm going to put, I can't put diamonds, I have to do diamond dust. Or enriched diamond. So I need to use the enrichment machine, enrichment chamber, to enrich the diamond, throw it in there, where, sure. Okay, there's that. That'll all get pushed into here, which is then gonna get pushed into there. But I don't think I need it to get pushed into there. I will. I'm actually gonna need more with obsidian. Wonderful. And there's not enough power flowing, so I need better power cables too. Yippee. You. You know what? At this point, I'm gonna make this whole thing a little bit better. Okay. All that gets put into here, which then this enriched diamond gets taken and put into here so that these can start infusing and use all the power that they have in the system. This all needs to be upgraded. This all needs to be changed. I don't have a choice. I need more power output. I need more, like, more throughput just in general. I don't really have an option. Now it's making the reinforced alloy, which I can then use to make some of those thermodynamic conductors. That's not the point. I'm gonna have to redo the whole thing. Damn. Hoping I get rid of all the voices in my head. I was opening a packet of an undeveloped med when I was met with a prescription of a bullet made lead. When I woke up in an hour in a pool of my own sweat, I said, I swear to God, I'll never even try to sleep again. And the one that said I had no friends. Okay, back to the mechanism grind. But I stopped my psychopathic ways. I swear I did. I said that for the people about the problematic life I live. I wear my neighbor's razor blades and different flavored pills I hit. I might as well just do the mechanism stuff today then. Make it a little bit easier on myself. But I can't wanted to be a man back then. So I'll go the one you want, but instead I fill it with anxiety. Always was a part of me, never thought it got to be. Yeah, this system over here can get moved for sure right now. When I said that I'd rather die than go back, that'd be people. Jesus, not what I meant to do. This stuff should be going. Oh, I have no more enriched diamonds. Diamond. And anyway, I know I tried, you turned away. I straight up lied right to my face. You know, so I'll say. The problem is, if I lose power at any point, I'm screwed. Lithium dust. Brine through another thermal evaporation tower to convert into like dust, right? But here's the main thing right now. I just need to set up a whole factory area, to be honest. Come on. There we go. This whole area I can honestly just probably use for mechanism. Make an entire factory in here with a whole bunch of production lines. Makes a little bit more sense than having that tiny little area that keeps bottlenecking, and yeah. So I'll start moving stuff over. Because I don't need all of that over there. Smelting factory. Start getting stuff moved. God. Why is that still there? Yeah, we'll start moving stuff over and give this and this. The tier installers, if I'm not wrong. How do I want to do this? I gotta move all the generators and everything, but I'm not gonna use the generators for power all too much longer. I want to start going into the uranium reactors. So let me throw stuff in here. I need the chemical dissolution chamber. I need the chemical infuser and the isotopic centrifuge. Now this. Let's start with this. Refined obsidian, I need a compressor. So I need to crush and then compress. Or, no, infuse obsidian dust into... So I need more infusers then. Grab this crusher. And I don't think I need this crusher either. I'm gonna need the rotary condensator at some point. Not quite yet. And do I need anything else for that? It was this. Refined obsidian. Osmium compressor compresses the refined obsidian dust into the refined obsidian ingots. The compressor should be right here. It's actually not being used, which is perfect. The enrichment chamber, I don't think it's being used right now, so I'll do that. I have an almost full thing of latex, so I don't need the fluid extractor anymore. The alloy smelter can go as well. Use as little power as possible so I can hold on to as much as possible. There's the power generation there, and here. Tesseract with a whole bunch of HDPE, which I'm going to throw in the other thing. Hydrogen, oxygen, that's fine. Okay, crusher, we have these, this. I should be getting rid of that. Throw this away. Don't need you anymore. Okay, we have the factories. So I'm gonna get the crusher. It'll crush the obsidian down. And then I can infuse it. Where's my infusing factory? Crush it, infuse it. Starts like here, crush. Infuse. Compress. And we output to the right. This is also going to output to the right. And then the compressor. So it's going to infuse itself with not redstone. And I want to make sure that this is right. So in order to make this, not that, this, I need to, compress refined obsidian into refined obsidian ingots. So the compressor should be last, What a great time to be human. And to make the refined obsidian, I need to infuse it with enriched diamonds. Which means I need to then Well, I need to crush it, put it into the fusing factory, and then compress it. But I also then need to enrich diamonds in the enrichment chamber, which is going to be above, and flow down. So that'll enrich diamonds, that'll crush obsidian into the infusing factory, which is then going to compress the enriched obsidian into ingots and flow out to the system. Yeah. So I need all this obsidian. I'll have to make more at some point. Whatever. And I need cables, which I'm going to have to, at some point, upgrade. I can do that right now. There you go. Elite Universal Cables. No, man. Got a great time to be human. Boom, 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 boom. God, I keep doing that. But we got the universal cables. That'll flow power out this way. Except for apparently right there too. Boom. So now I need osmium. Osmium. Grab like 2 stacks. So I throw the osmium in the crusher. Nope. Which one is it? Compressor? Yeah, compressor. I need the thing to take the hydrogen out of there, though. Gauge dropper. Grab one of those. Grab that. Perfect. That has hydrogen in it, and we're going to fill it with osmium. Perfect. Obsidian needs to go into the crusher now, which is going to be working very slowly, unfortunately. The enrichment chamber. I need diamonds. So we're going to enrich the diamonds into enriched diamonds, which we're then going to use to infuse the obsidian. Why are you not outputting to the right, though? Auto eject. And then this outputs on the bottom, auto eject on. But you're not wanting to. Auto input. You input from the top. Chemicals. Input from the top. Energy input. Why are you not flowing downwards then? Output to the bottom. I don't know why it's not outputting the enriched diamonds. And then this should be outputting to the right, auto eject on, and compresses there. So it works. Everything I did works. Refined obsidian ingots. That's what I wanted. That's step 1. Done. Steel casing, I have two basic chemical tanks that are empty, and then I need these control circuits. Which I can do. Don't say nothing to me, I know what you're doing, I can tell when you're acting sly. I know when I saw you dressed up wearing Prada, you're the devil in a disguise. I'm a black on black and I'm done with that, so I'ma just dance for the night. I'm a black on black and it don't like that, so I'ma just dance for the night. So then if I'm gonna do this again. Crusher, Elite Fusing Factory, down at the top, an enrichment chamber, and a compressor. So I need an enrichment chamber and a compressor. Leveled up, and I can see that you changed. Feel you like pain and think I've had enough. And down to blow out the flames. Compressor, where are you? Nah, I start feeling lucid. I don't know if I am dreaming or if I'm gonna die. I need to infuse. I need to make a bunch more infused alloy then. Of course. Okay, whatever. I might as well power it then. Carrots. Carrots. So the infusing factory. Let's stop with that. I'm gonna dump this and take this copper. And I need redstone. Okay, just do that. There. And make a ton of infused alloy just because I feel like I need to. Redstone. I'm also gonna have auto sort on. You have no more enriched diamonds, so that's got to go in there. Now, go back to this. To make atomic alloy, I need to infuse the reinforced alloy. That's fine, I can do that. So then I need another infusing factor. So let's just say there for now. I'm gonna set this up to dump that, take a bunch of that, put that in there, and we're gonna infuse like half of this. Yep, take that, put that there. Boom. Let me check one thing before I continue on. No, not that. God damn it. Has the game been on mute the whole time? It has. Wonderful. I love that for me. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. Oh my god, I can't believe I had no audio the whole time. I have the reinforced obsidian. I'm making the atomic alloy. I'm making pretty much everything I need to make. I am, however, out of obsidian because I need a crushing factory. H-I-M, the Gen Z, M&M. That should absolutely be enough. It might not be, though, so I'm gonna... Yeah. Think about it. I probably should have been doing this the whole time. T-B-O-Y-B-B-N-O $sign. It's not gonna be enough alloy, but if it's enough to get through even like the first stage of getting some of these circuits. I mean, I just need 2 of them. Okay. And that's the highest alloy I can get, so... Elite control circuits are just those, so, I mean, yeah. So now I'll just infuse a bunch of, instead of copper, a bunch of osmium into here. Make a ton of that, and get it popping. H-I-M, the Gen Z, M&M. I could potentially automate this entire process if I were to take all the osmium that comes from the unearthers, filter them through a pipe into a smelting system, which then goes through a ton of different enrichment chambers to make the different control circuits. Grab all that for now. And I can make the first machine I need to make. All right, dump all this in there. Boom, boom. I need another one of these. And then I can make 2 of these. 2 of those. 4 of those. 2 basic chemical tanks, which I can do right now. Is that it? Yep. Chemical dissolution chamber. I don't know how you work or what to do with you, but I'm sure we'll figure that out. Next thing I need is chemical infuser. That I can do right now, actually. Chemical infuser. I just need 2 of those. Chemical infuser. And you, isotope centrifuge. I have lead ingots, that's fine. I just need 2 more of these control circuits. Beautiful. Let me be a freak show, I can be a favorite monster. And boom. I can start on making a fission reactor. Process the sulfur, fluoride, and uranium into what? With some water products. Sulfuric acid to break down fluoride into hydrofluoric acid in the chemical dissolution chamber. Okay. So I'll set that down first. Chemical dissolution chamber. Throw this over here. I'm gonna need guides for this because holy, sulfuric acid to break down fluorite into hydrofluoric acid. So I need sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is made by item to chemical in the compressing factory? Can I use the compressor for that? Because if I can, that'd be nice. But I don't think I can. Water vapor and sulfur trioxide. Why do that when I do have sulfur? Unless I don't, in which case... I don't think I do, actually, because I don't have a dimensionalist that's, making sulfur for me. Hydrogen chloride I can infuse into gunpowder for sulfur dust. That might not be the worst thing in the world to do. Pressurized reaction chamber I could do too. I have oxygen, I have water. That would make sulfur dust, which then I can make into sulfuric acid. What the fuck is up? I bet the bag of chestnut checks in, it's still not enough. Yeah, I'll do that. Sulfur we make with the pressurized reaction chamber, which I'm gonna make 2 of those. Sulfur pressurized reaction chamber. And I need an enrichment chamber for this, which requires a steel casing. Now, I could be doing this a much more simple way, I just choose not to. Not the enrichment chamber, the pressurized reaction chamber. Okay, so then this is gonna take, what was it, oxygen and water? Oxygen and water, infuse coal with it to then make sulfur dust and hydrogen, which the hydrogen is going to burn off. Okay, let me grab my machines that actually do all this stuff. I don't need the electric pump. I don't need any of that. I do need my oxygen tank, though. Perfect. And I can get rid of all this after. And to prove a point, I'm going to grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blocks. 5 stacks of coal blocks. I have here, this should be oxygen. It is. Oxygen. And I can pipe directly from this water source here. I should pipe into a water tank instead. I have latex, liquid ethane, chemical tank with hydrogen, which is going to be the output for this. So that'll output into the hydrogen tank. Do I even need that? Just gonna run back, grab all the pipes. And a configurator. So all that, grab my transporters, and nothing else should have been touched. Grab all these, all those. Now I got some more pipes. I can there's water being pumped in, and I need the pressurized tubes for the oxygen. Now this will turn coal into sulfur. The sulfur is going to need to be turned into sulfuric acid. And what looks to be a compressing factory. Osmium compressor. Which I might have on me, actually. No, I don't. Okay. Compressor right here. I need one of these. And some of those. No, that wouldn't work. It would turn it into sulfur, but there's no way to get that sulfur into sulfuric acid by doing this. So sulfur, if I go to item to chemical, yeah. It wouldn't be a compressor. Would it be a dissolution chamber? No. Yeah, because all I need is the sulfuric acid. I could do... liquid sulfuric acid, I'd be doing by concentrating the sulfuric acid, but how do I make the sulfuric acid itself? Sulfur into sulfuric acid, right. Item to chemical. Could I use the purification chamber for that? What else do I have that I could have been using? Chemical infuser, maybe? Like, if I were to put... Put your best face on, everybody pretend you know this song, everybody film hang. Let's go on with a bang. Fluid extractor, maybe. No, that's for, like, latex. Gonna puke 'cause my taxes are due. Do my password begin with a 1 or a 2? Let's see. I could... And I'm up to something. Chemical oxidizer, return it into sulfur dioxide. Okay, so... I might be using the oxidizer then, which I haven't used yet. So, I'll make a chemical oxidizer next. And I need one of those. Into one of, what? Wait, what? Chemical oxidizer, why are you not working? Wait. Chemical Excuse you?
Today, I'm feeling like a poet, and I'm ready to show it.
Alexa, stop. What? She just said she feels like a parrot. I don't... What does that mean? Excuse me? What? What does it mean? Okay, anyways, chemical oxidizer. You're facing the wrong way. God damn it. Chemical oxidizer. You can go there. Fine, you're facing the right way then, I guess. And then I need the logistical transporter here to transport input on the left, and you are going to output on the right. I don't know why you didn't output, but if you were going to output, you'd be going here for the sulfur. Yo, Nami, what's up? How's it going? How you doing? What's up? Okay, this turns into sulfur dioxide, which I then need to combine with oxygen to make sulfur trioxide. So I need... Where are you? Reaction chamber. Oh, you have... You're not even what I need. How you doing? How was League? You been League ranked on? Yeah. That was a... Why did you do this to you? Why did you do this to yourself? Is it this? It is this. Chemical infuser. And then on one side, I'm going to have the sulfur dioxide. Chemicals. Output. A sulfur dioxide. Fine, I'll use the pressurized tubes. Sulfur dioxide can go into there. Yes. And then I need oxygen to go into that side, which makes sulfur trioxide. Sometimes I like cosmetic. Also, my teammates, sometimes I didn't know what they were trying to do. Fair enough. I don't God, I hate League. And then I need an electrolytic separator, I believe, to turn water into hydrogen and oxygen. Step 3, step 4. So I'll throw that electrolytic separator right somewhere. Because that's the oxygen tank. Where's my hydrogen tank? It's right here. Up here. Sure. Water. It go out into oxygen tank. 1, 2, 3. There go your oxygen. It go out. And then hydrogen, I guess I can just throw right here. But then the water's still getting pumped in, and wiring should be good. Not enough room in output. I'm aware. Dumping excess. Left is going to be... that's fluids. Chemicals. Output. And then output 2. Yes. I lurk. Okay, enjoy your lurk. I am a little bit into trying to get this to fucking work. And there's no oxygen being pumped in. So between the sulfur trioxide, I have no power again either. Why? Oh, because I never set up the power for you. That would help. Okay, yes. It's making the sulfur trioxide. Dead devil on a highway to hell. No, it should just be sulfur trioxide and water vapor. Then I just deconcentrates water into water vapor. Oh shit, no, I don't want you doing anything. The netter on my own, better we both know that ain't how I roll. If I keep you close, don't wanna let you go. That's why a lethal dose, I need an antidote. I don't know what you... liquid sulfur dioxide. That's not what I wanted. No. God damn it. Whatever. Water vapor. Deconcentrating sulfur dioxide. Sure. It was water I needed. I need more pipes. Mechanical pipes. And I need the configurator. Then they got me under the spell. I can't keep you off my mind. That's fine. Think it's jumping up inside my mind. Oh my, brighter than the 4th of July at night. There we go. One more this way. Now I can connect it right up to the water source. Woo! This pump might not be able to keep up. Ladies, they want me. Don't do the 337. I'm a lead. Okay, I need to do something with all this hydrogen. And I don't know what. It's not gonna do anything else with the sulfur. Because I didn't put any sulfur in there. So I need to dump the hydrogen. It should keep making the sulfur dioxide, turn it into sulfur trioxide, and then the sulfur trioxide mixed with the water vapor should make this stuff. 1 to the 337. I'm the trash can. one of these. And then I grab the... what are they called? Pressurized tubes. I need to make some more of those. Pressurized tubes. Make like 40-ish? I don't know. Because I need to pump the... pressurized tube. The output on this one for the chemicals needs to go there. And then same with this. Pressurized tube. You. Output. I'm just gonna have you empty and then stop outputting. So that we can start generating hydrogen again and not have to worry about it. Now we can start doing the stuff that we're trying to do. Wow! Perfect. Now it's going into here, which is making the stuff. That's sulfur trioxide. Which this needs to be then decondensated into, and I'm gonna do this the stupid way. And you're going to sulfur dioxide, side config, fluids, items, energy, chemicals, eject. There. Now you're making water vapor, so I don't need this. Boom. You're making the water vapor, and so now I need to combine in an infuser the water vapor and the sulfur trioxide. I think. I hope I'm doing this right. Sulfuric acid is water vapor, sulfur trioxide into sulfuric acid. Yep. So I need another infuser. Do I have one? No. That's fine. Infuser. Chemical infuser. Two of those. And one of those. So I make this. Pressurized tube. Input from there, and then output red water vapor. That's a chemical. Output right. Water vapor. Now this is a chemical as well that's in there. So I'm gonna pressurize tube up. I could do this a much simpler way. But it's not like it doesn't work. Because it's making sulfuric acid. Yay! Why am I doing this? We shall figure out how to break down fluorite into... I need a chemical dissolution chamber now. Right here. which would be the pipes. Unless I need, God damn it. The pressurized tube, which, no, not like that. None. There. And on this one. What? Why are you not? Because it's not the same. It's good, must be mine. Those always get remembered, but you know legends never die. There we go. That's sulfuric acid. None. Somehow sulfur trioxide got back into this system, despite... Okay, cool. I don't know how it got into the system. I need a gauge dropper. I dump this anywhere, please. Okay, I can. Not enough power. Chemicals, outputs left into there. Oh, are we gonna run out of power again? Oh, we are. Oh, we are. Please, I got down on my knees. Said, will you marry me? I'm hoping that this love will always last. I'm walking down the aisle, can't help but crack a smile. 'Cause just like that, I'm married to the bag. I don't know how to deal with this. It's just a backlog of everything. I Stone Cold Steve Austin. Anyway, that about Boston. Oh, me on my fly first class to the 305. About to pay for the fucking guy, 'cause with this kiss you'll be my bride. I'm on it. What you want, I got it. I might go exotic. Welcome to my projects and projects. Like, please, I got down on my knees. Said, will you marry me? I'm hoping that this love will always last. And then it was fluorite into hydrofluoric acid. So now I need fluorite. Fluorite. My bad. Piece of the pie. Hydrofluoric acid is what I'm wanting. Me on my fly first class to 305. About to the fucking guy, 'cause with this kiss you'll be my bride. I'm on it. How'd you want, I got it. I might go exotic. Married to my profits and profit. Like, please, I got down on my knees. Said, will you marry me? I'm hoping that this love will always last. I'm walking down the aisle, can't help but crack a smile. And just like that, I'm married to the bag. I don't have any fluorite because I don't have... this is a problem. So I need the Unearther, the Dimensionalist, to just be doing Endstone for fluorite. And I don't really have access to that right now. No, didn't try, just Get under my skin. Take it backness. So I can't even start on the reactor because I don't have access to fluorite. Okay. Yeah, I can't really do anything with this yet. That sucks. So I'm gonna need some earlier game stuff for now then. I could make one of these to... No, I can't. Oh, God. I have biogenerators. I don't want biogenerators. Something to digest, spit under my skin. I could work with a diesel generator, but like thermoelectric, fuel generator, that's a multi-block, and I don't want to work with a multi-block. I could do androgenic, but androgenic's also really weird to work with. So I need the heat world engine upgrade anyways. And the whole reason I'm doing this is so that I can do that. God damn it. The movie are coming. I don't have enough power. This is a situation. I could want to work with thermo generators. I don't want to work with power though. Fuel generator. Just dire things. That'd be... Won't they use this RF? Lava generator, biogenerator. I want the gas burning generator. I want to be able to do that so I can start burning ethene to make power. I just don't know, because I was wanting to make the mechanism fusion reactor. Unfortunately, I'm not able to do that yet. Because it wants me to go through, not this process, but back here into this process. Which is a pain. Actually, I don't think it was that bad. I think the problem was I just needed a bunch of these. I think I might be able to do that now, so maybe I'm complaining over nothing. I might be complaining about nothing. Oh yeah, I think I'm definitely just complaining about nothing. Oh. And then the resistive heater, tin, redstone, and energy tablets. Ah. So the superheating element, it was steel casing, magnetic coil, and fused alloy. And fused alloy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Steel casing. That should do. Is there anything else I needed in the thing for it? Hi, Nori. Welcome back. Thank you for the flower. It was just FE I needed. Okay. So I'll go to the world engine and do that. Man, there's a story at... It's cold. You should get a sweater or one of those a blanket. Yeah, that thing. Jesus, that uses so much power. I've been so good. I've been so good this year. Slash home. They're living harder. I've been so good. Where the hell is the karma? I've been so good. I've been so good this year. It's resistive heater. But I've been asking me why. Days and nights are filled with disappointments. So how do I not have 10 ingots? That's osmium. Where's 10? Silver, gold, lead, zinc, aluminum. I don't have 10 in here. What? How do I not have 10 in here? Okay. I guess I just never bothered with 10. We're in a dino onesie and I'm in my blankets. It's yeah, cold. Cold is cold, I guess. Fair enough. I get to this. Am I crazier than other patients? Why don't everything right? There's my karma, doc. I've lost my patience. Oh, sorry for the ad, everybody. But I was working my ass off. I've been so good, but it barely and stressed out. I've been so good. I've been so good this year. I've been so good, but it's now getting harder. I've been so good, where the hell is the karma? I've been so good. I've been so good this year. And then there's that one. 75, and I get a portal gun. I already have a portal gun. Yay. Speak to the dude. Spawn. Echo of the Whomst. Fabricator. Echo Fabricator. Can I buy anything from you that I might need? Nothing that I really care for. Thermoelectric generators. Ooh, thermoelectric generators might not be bad. Then there's the tier installers, which I might grab a couple of each. And then in time, instant thoughts come, and I can't stop it. Okay, there's this. I gotta do the cutscene stuff. Only I can hear you in my pockets. We're not used to the world engine. Okay. That doesn't help me at all. Okay. To the world engine, I guess. I'm gonna try to figure this out. Another beat that's been wasted. If I were an hour, would have been. The universe works in mysterious ways. And I feel good. Should I be good this year? Ultimate thermo, right. And then I can do the cables. 3, 4. And then you have some form of power, which will be going up. And it should be heating this up. That's the wrong thing. Okay. Cool. Aerodynamic conductors. Like, it's heating, it's not even heating up all that much, is it? Does it tell me anything about heat? Two options for the type of heater you choose to make. The fuel wood heater can only produce heat via cooler wood, render it inefficient. Resistive heater specialized in converting power directly into heat. 2K FE a tick. Okay, I need a lot more power. How do I get that much power output? Simple fuel generators? How much does that make a tick, though? Because I could use that specifically for this purpose. 4K RF a tick. Which I could convert directly into that. So if I go home, I can make one of those, come back. Hopefully that makes enough power. Where are you? Right here. Need some blaze gold. Which I don't want to deal with particularly. Oh, dance. You got me down bad. Oh, be non-zero. Aim straight for your head. I have Blaze Bloom. Which is gold. So I need Blaze Bloom, goo, and a couple blocks of gold. And what was it? Netherwort? Netherwort. There we go. Put this here. Boom, 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 boom. Feed it. And do one here. Feed it. Gold. That'll turn into blaze gold, and then I can make one of these. Blaze ember fuel. I need blaze ember and polymorphic fluid with a reaction chamber. Blaze ember. So I take all this. Nope. That doesn't help. Blaze ember fuel, which is blaze ember. Blaze ember blocks are primal coal. How do I make primal coal? What the hell is primal coal? Block of coal on Shadow Pulse or Blaze Bloom. Okay. So I'll feed both of these a little bit more and make some of that. Now that I have a little bit of blaze gold. Cost of fame is just a small price to pay at the time. A little favor and the devil would change up my life. Oof. Ouch. Okay, primal coal on that stuff. But first things first, I need to smelt the blaze gold. I'm the devil that told in my soul. And the whole point of this was to make this ember fuel. I'm so confused. I don't like... There's some mods that are just a little bit difficult to understand. Just generally. Primal coal. JDT coals, right. Just dire things. And then I need the simple fuel generator. Which requires a blast furnace. And the blaze gold ingots. To make this. That gives me 1 bucket of blaze ember fuel, which might work for a little while. World engine. I do want to see how long this lasts, just as... That makes a good amount, actually. Oh, come on and let me in. That's not bad. 900 a tick. That's pretty damn good, actually. Still not getting to the temperatures we need. Remember me for centuries. Primal coal. I can't toss that in there, can I? No. Okay, then it might be worth it to instead just start working on the just dire things, which it's not logistics, not automation. What does this do? Own room in a pocket dimension. Ah. Mechanism, no, it's just dire things I need, and that should be in general tech. Just dire things. Which I'm assuming... Slash home. It doesn't seem like it's a bad, power generator. I just don't have the capabilities to make blaze ember fuel like that at the moment. And I can try. Blaze ember is primal coal on one of these goos. I can get 3 of them right now. No, I do have... No, that's the one before. Remember me for centuries. These then get turned into the thing, blaze ember. Now, I need polymorphic catalysts in order to do that, and I can do that. Polymorphic catalysts. That should be enough. I like you. I wanna know about a minute when I said that I liked you. Okay. I hate that noise, but that's ready. Didn't give me all that much for the amount of work I put into it, but that's fine. There's got to be a way to automate this in a very good way. I just don't know how. Paradox mixer. No, I'm not doing that much. What's a reaction chamber, though? I can't do that either. used. What fuels can we use for this then? Let me go. What fuels can we use for just Dire Things generator? It should tell me. Special fuels from just Dire Things, the highest tier producing at 4k RF a tick. I've been using the biogenerators, but there has been way too much the thermoelectric generator uses the temperature differential between the blocks on either side of it to generate LV power. It means you need to place one cold block and one hot block on opposite sides. I could buy some of these, but it would be a pain to work with. Because power is my big bottleneck right now. I could alternatively just make some augments for a bunch of iron generators and or iron furnaces and turn those into stuff. So like if I went iron furnace like these. Now what is, if I go generator, just say how much power it will generate. No. Also, this needs to be cleared out again. Arctic. Bug boy psychos. And Arctic hood. Okay, those go onto the... I'm so scatterbrained, but these go over here. Twilight Forest stuff. Over it, yeah, we're so over. We'll generate 50,000 hours per tick of all other furnaces generating power. Oh boy. I need one of every other furnace. Netherite furnace. Right, okay, so I'm gonna go up the list. Take his old t-shirt off and burn it. For some reason I don't have any gold. Why do I never have any gold in the system? Night vision goggles, I'll throw those on. Make it easier for everybody when I do anything. I need a gold furnace. Alternatively, just silver furnace. Silver into the gold. Gold into the diamond. Diamond into... crystal. I need an obsidian one in order to make the netherite one, so... But I don't have any more obsidian. Do I have any left in the other system? No. No, of course not. Now, where is the thing that gives me the power that I need for the thing? There you are. Okay. Entropy manipulator. I grab this. I go make a ton of obsidian. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Lots of obsidian. Sweet. All that obsidian, which I can then use for the stuff that I need to use. I'm terrible at explaining stuff. If anyone is ever looking at stuff I do and going, what is this guy doing? What, I don't even know half the time. I'm just kind of winging it. Iron furnaces. Obsidian furnace, and then we go netherite furnace. And then I'm gonna try to make deep slate, copper wire, basic control circuit. Deep slates, I need 4. And copper wire. 1, 2, 3, 4. Control circuits. 1. Then we go to the world engine for this. Boom, a boom, a boom. No. Why? Iron furnace. Do I not have the thing? What? Engine advanced machinery, right? Am I missing something? To make this. Power. This. Try and fuse block, world engine machine blocks. There's nothing else in here. I just need the copper wire, basic control circuit, and deep slate. Deep slate. Copper wire, basic control circuit. You have the power. So why are you not? Is there something I'm missing? Solaris. Advanced machine blocks. I'm definitely missing something. Unless I didn't do the infused blocks, in which case I can't even do the generator upgrade. Okay, regardless, we have been live for 3.5 hours. I think it's around time for us to finish up for today. I want to get some stuff done. Today is Monday, so there is some stuff I do gotta do. I want to check who is currently streaming, and we're gonna raid somebody. Let's raid Kathy. You know, she raided us, we're gonna raid back. Everybody, please remember our rules for raiding. Be respectful, be kind. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. All of our inside jokes stay here. We are ending the stream, and we are going to be raiding. So please, if you haven't already, please eat something, drink some water, take your meds if you have not already. Today's stream and tomorrow's stream are going to be the only streams for this week. That was not the right command. Everybody have a great rest of your night. I will see you tomorrow, and bye-bye. Which one is it? Oh, shit. Hold on. There you go.